All right, guys, I posed this question about a rear mount versus front mount boom. I said front mount has to be the answer. Shockingly, I bet 80% of the people said rear mount's better. Now, I've never run one before, but this was the top comment. Said the rear mount is better because it keeps chemical off the machine and better visibility and transport. I'm not going to disagree with either of them, but I'm not sure either of them is a very good argument. The chemical on the machine, there's not that much, guys. And when it gets to like tall corn, tasseled corn, most everyone has the rear attachment. The front center section discharges at the rear. You put that boom on. And also, people were talking about driving through the chemical. There's just ways around those things. Like, everyone has the rear nozzles now. If you go look in one of our fields with a Hagee, you don't see the weeds growing in the tire tracks. It's just not the case. Visibility during transport, yes, that's true, but I don't know if it's a good enough argument to think that the rear mount's better because of it. Am I missing anything here, guys? I still think the front mount, someone else said, which was a good point, the rear mount is easier to turn on the ends with 120 footer one swath worth sprayed. That's a good point. That does drive me nuts with the front mount. As you make that turn, your boom ends up ahead of or beyond the track, so technically you could swing into something if there was something out there. That's a good argument, but still, we're talking about minor things here. For me, talking about major things, opening up a field, being able to spray into that corner, and then not having to be spraying from 0.1 from zero mile an hour. Instead, you've got that full swath before you get spraying the other way. And being able to see what the hell you're doing as you work into corners or all throughout the day, you can kind of see your pattern and whatnot. I think it's just a no-brainer. Easier to see. Your visibility of the boom is so much better. A lot of people's argument was you don't have any visibility because the boom's in front of you as you spray. What are you wanting to see? The boom's the most important thing to see to make sure your job, what you're doing, is being done correctly. So, I don't know. I'm still on the front mount, unless you guys can talk me out of it. I've never run a rear mount. Front mount sure seems better. Tell me if I'm missing something. Copy that. Over.